Mr. Speaker, someday future generations of Americans will look back on us and wonder how and why a society that prided itself on our commitment to human rights precluded virtually all protections to the weakest and most vulnerable unborn children. I believe they will demand to know why dismembering a child with razor-sharp knives, pulverizing an infant with powerful suction devices, or chemically poisoning a baby with any number of toxic chemicals failed to elicit empathy for victim babies. The bill before us today reverses several modest but important pro-life policies, including the Protecting Life and Global Health Assistance Policy, which is a reiteration and expansion of President Ronald Reagan's Mexico City policy. Announced by Ronald Reagan at the UN Conference on Population Growth in Mexico City in 1984, hence its name, the policy was and is designed to ensure that U.S. taxpayer money is not funneled to foreign NGOs that perform or promote abortion as a method of family planning. After he announced that policy, Mr. Speaker, I offered the First Amendment in 1984-85 to protect that policy, and we won. We lost in the Senate, but since it was an executive order, the policy did survive. And I've done it many, many times since. The policy establishes pro-life safeguards, benign, humane conditions that surround the $8.8 billion in annual global health assistance. For years, Mr. Speaker, foreign NGOs have been empowered by taxpayer funds, grant money, to weaken, undermine, or reverse pro-life laws in other nations, especially in Africa, and to destroy the precious lives of unborn children. The Protecting Life and Global Health Assistance Policy, which was put into effect by President Trump, mitigates U.S. taxpayer complicity in global abortion. U.S. foreign assistance, Mr. Speaker, and the foreign entities that we fund with billions of dollars of grant money should consistently affirm, care for, and tangibly assist women and all children, regardless of age or condition of dependency. I have authored many laws in this body, including the PEPFAR reauthorization, the 5-year reauthorization of the President's emergency plan for AIDS relief. When Henry Hyde, taking his cue from George W. Bush, first enacted that important legislation, I and many others joined in. We were supporters, but not the leaders on it. Henry Hyde was. And that legislation has saved some 17 million people who did not with ARVs as well as with prevention strategies, and it has made all the difference in the world in the area of malaria as well as tuberculosis. I believe we must increase access to maternal and prenatal care and ensure access to safe blood and better nutrition. We must also expand essential obstetrical services, including skilled birth attendants, while improving transportation to emergency care facilities to significantly reduce maternal mortality and morbidity, including from obstetric fistula. The law or the policy on the books with regards to obstetric fistula, I offered the bill on that, passed the House, did not pass the Senate, but then we got the USAID to adopt it administratively. I've been to that clinic and others, but especially the one in Ethiopia, where many women have gotten their lives back because of a very simple way of returning their lives back, especially where incontinence was involved. No one is expendable or a throwaway, Mr. Speaker. Birth is merely an event, albeit an important one, but only an event. Victim babies like their mothers.
An additional minute to the gentleman.
I thank my friend. Birth is really just an event. We've got to start seeing, ultrasound has shattered the myth that an unborn child is anything but human and alive and growing. And it really is up to us to do all we can to make that life as healthy as humanly possible. Victim babies, like their mothers, absolutely deserve respect, protection, and abundance of compassion.